guys, let me just teach you guys something useful. Now first we can look at this. Yeah, here it is. And we're offering some soap here. And then he's pointing to him. Look at that. This is, if you practice a lot, you will look like this. And then some people will come and give you soap, and some people will come and give you water. But there's also something funny here. I did this one. It is like turning daily activities into anchors, you know. So if you have a MMA shorts, you know this pattern, right? And so if you have a shirt, you can see that also that rash guard that doesn't that's indestructible because of the great cut and seam workery. It's very funny. And so I did this, and I had a dream that I was just eternally taking off my clothes and I couldn't ever get to my skin. So then I felt very motivated to do naked yoga. So anyways, I've shown you this. This is new, right? Breathing in with the breath mantra. And then in that split second, Tibetan syllable of is felt activating the throat. It has it's like a radiance, it's like light coming down from that crown. And then it's the reaction, which is hum, it goes, and then you feel it with your nose, that nose, and then feel it behind your eyes. And it's of course in that split second, that the Tibetan syllable hum is activating, and it has like a light shining up on your crown, really. Yeah, totally. But anyways, in order to do this, you need to find center, right? And so we can talk about this, because I've had experiences of seeing the chakras, and I've also had the experience of seeing these chakras inside my body, and the traditional chakra circling around my body. And when that happened, because I don't really remember all these syllables, but lo and behold, it had the syllables on the flower petals. I was like, holy, but how is that possible? I don't know these syllables. And there's also a video by the Sanskrit channel called Tibetan, Sanskrit sounds or something inside the body, where he goes through all of this. It's very peaceful to just go together as he's chanting these, and then you can go through and visualize and stuff. And then there's like deities and the chakras. You see that his face is empty. It's like going into a mech suit, right? And then you become this. That's a way to imagine the yidam, to empower yourself. Of course, if you're a girl, then this one is the mech suit you go into. This is both a energy within you and a energy for you. That's basically, don't do the Christian thing where you scare the shit out of yourself, and then you were trying to get into the sound of it and visualizing it and feeling it. But there's a trick you can use. Okay. So for example, one ear is ham and the other ear is ksham, right? Following the traditional way. But you can also say that one side of the body is bam, and then we take this baham here and move it here. So you have a crossing. And then, these also cross over to each other and build a connection, allowing you to feel center. Same thing can be done here. Same thing can be done here. You see, you have Sam and Shaham. So that's something you can do, right? And that will help you. If they go like, that will help you. So you can also use the structure here on the 16 petal lotus, because then you will have on one side here you can have and then you have Om, and here you have Om, and then you have Aum, and that will help you get into that center so that you can send it, feel that radiance and visualize that light. And maybe if you have the right concentration, then you will look in the mirror and you will have the right view, and you will see that illusory light body lighting up, and nothing is better than that. But there are other things that we can play around with here. This is a classical trick. Some of you already know this one. But what's so good about this? What's so good about doing this? That you relax. It's not entirely dark. There is color and movement. That one looks like a bird. Whoosh, and then it becomes a bird. If you do this, you know you have to be kind of relaxed, almost like right before bed, going to sleep, but not too sleep, and then you just fall asleep, not too much, right? Exactly right. And when you understand that, you understand so damn well why anger and these never feel that emotion. It's not about that. It's anti-meditative state. Everything passes. You will be you don't need to be a saint to do this. I'm just, I'm just a human being. I'm doing this. I pretty much do it every day. Not always as very guided as this, but I've done this all the way into wake-induced lucid dreaming. I've done that. I can say that. And I'm not perfect. You don't have to be perfect to do this. If you are perfect, good for you. But if you're not perfect, just good enough will do fine. Okay? So, and of course, if you practice a lot, you do a lot of yoga, you will sweat, and you will have to take a wash, and it's the stink of hard labor,